All right, everybody, we are back for another division strategy today. This one we learned last week, about the middle of the week, and we actually had a guest teacher teach it to us, which was very exciting, and the students really enjoyed it. It's a little bit different, but a lot of them pick this strategy because it kind of gives you a choice of however you want to solve it yourself. And this strategy is called partial quotients. Okay, so we start this strategy with a problem. Let's just go with a 100s problem. So let's do 835 divided by, let's stay easy and just go with 2. So for this problem, I'm going to take my dividend, which is the name of this number, and put it inside the den. So I put 835 divided, there's my den, by 2. So my dividend goes in the den. My divisor stays outside, and now I'm going to write my multiples of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And that'll help me here. Those are my tools to use for this strategy. And I start this by kind of just seeing what numbers can I pick. I could really pick any multiple to use and just chip away at this dividend. I explained to the students as 835 is like a boulder, and we are slowly chipping away at that boulder until we have nothing left. So let's say I'm just going to pick a number. Maybe I wanted to multiply by 10. Maybe I feel comfortable with that. So I might take off 20 by multiplying by 10. That's one way I can do that problem. But that's not going to get me there the fastest, is it? I'm looking for an eraser. There we go. What if instead we took off 200? I could do that as well by multiplying by 100. So whatever you're taking away goes in the box. Whatever your tool was, what you multiplied by to get that number, goes on the outside. Factor, factor, product. So I started with just taking away 200. How much was I left with? Okay, I've taken away a chunk of my boulder. Now I have this much left. Let's take away something else. Well, I'm starting to notice something. I see a 6 right here, and I have a 6 in my multiples. Could I take away 600? How would I get 600 by multiplying by 2? Well, I know that 2 times 3 would give me 6. With my base facts, I just need 2 more zeros. Okay, let's see how much I have left. Ooh, I am getting close. So now I'm going to look at my multiples again, decide what tool do I want to use. Yet again, I can really use any of them at this point. I see 20 down here. That's kind of close to 35. Let's take out 20. To do that, I needed 10. I have 15 left. Bingo! I can get really close if I multiply by 7. And I have 1 left over. To find our answer then, we're going to add 100 plus 300 plus 10 plus 7 with a remainder of 1. 417, remainder 1. Now, I'm going to admit, this strategy can get confusing sometimes if you're not used to practicing it this way. This is just one way that we show the students that they can do it. They do not have to do it this way, but they should be able to look at an example and know that this is where the answer lies. They don't ever have to solve it this way, but they might be given somebody else's work and say, what did Jimmy or someone do wrong? Or how would Jimmy finish this problem? By knowing that this is where the answer sits, right here. That's one strategy. There's other ways we could have done this same problem with that same strategy. And that's kind of why some of the students enjoy this strategy they really can't go wrong as long as they follow their multiples. So, let's see if we can get the multiples in there too. Let's say I wanted to start with a 6. I like 6, it helps me. I'll start with 600 instead of what did I start with before? 200. Okay, to get 6, I need a 3, 2 zeros. Okay, how much do I have left now? Well, let's see. I could take out 20, 200. That would give me 100. And I'm realizing I'm doing the same thing but backwards, and that's okay. And then I get down to that 35. I could take out maybe I just want to take out 10. Maybe I want to take out 10 more. And maybe finally I can take out that 14 by taking 7. And that would give me the same answer that I got over here. We could work it even a third way. We could take 835, divide it by 2. And maybe this time I want to start by taking out, trying to think of, well, the shortest way, if we look at this number, would be just take out 800. And some students will see that the closest they can get would be 800, which only leaves us with 35. And then we could take out 20. Forgot to put my quotient. There we go. We could take out 20. And then we could take out our 14. And then we still have our remainder of 1. So as you can see, this is the same problem, but with this strategy, there are multiple ways that you can solve it. They could use any of their multiples as long as they're not going over the number they're trying to get to. All right. Hope that helps. I know it's a little confusing, that strategy, but it is something that they've been exposed to and that they can use if they want to, but they do not have to use this strategy. Thank you.